2017 Journeys Alternative Press Music Awards, fueled by Monster Energy. Please welcome your host, Andy Biersack.
Try to be best, cause you're only a man, and a man's got to learn to take it. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself, try and you succeed. Never doubt that you're the one, and you can have your dream. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Fight to the end, cause a lot of depend on the strength that you have inside you. I gotta be proud, standing out in the crowd with the odds in the game by you. Try your best to win them all, and one day time will tell. When you're the one left standing there, you reach the final bell. You're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around, nothing's gonna.
Hello, Cleveland. Welcome to the 2017 Journeys AP Music Awards. This is going to be an amazing night. Hello to everyone watching at home and around the world. Thanks to Amazon and Twitch, we are being broadcasted live globally tonight. Look, it's no accident that we're here in Cleveland tonight. Not only is this the home of rock and roll and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's the birthplace of rock and roll, quite literally. In 1951, local Cleveland disc jockey Alan Freed coined the phrase rock and roll during his WJW radio show. The following year, he helped stage the Moondog Coronation Ball, a show in Cleveland that is now considered the first ever rock concert. Jumping forward a few years and decades, Cleveland is also the home of alternative press. Since 1985, when founder Mike Shea released its very first issue, for decades AP has been a champion of all types of rock music, both internationally and here in the United States. This show celebrates the talented artists and performers who refuse to let rock and roll go unnoticed by the mainstream music scene. Tonight, we honor the best musicians, songs, music videos, and live bands of the year with performances from some of your favorite groups, as well as some up-and-coming acts that will help inspire the next generation of kids to follow their dreams and continue to create a world where speaking your mind and sharing your love of music ensures that you are never alone. Look, the truth is, to be here tonight is an incredible honor for me. I grew up reading AP. I read EP since I was a kid. I grew up in Cincinnati, 250 miles away from here. It's much further from where we are right now and way further away from New York and Los Angeles. The rock world seemed very far away in Cincinnati as a kid, but thanks to AP being from Ohio, I felt like I was a part of something, and that means a lot to me. So I'm very happy to be here in Ohio with you guys tonight. As a kid, I felt like I was part of a group, a scene, a movement, call it whatever you want. But when I read cover stories about AFI or interviews with Rancid or put pictures of Alkaline Trio on my walls, I didn't feel like I was alone. But to be totally honest with you, I'm not that surprised I'm here tonight. In fact, I've been training for this moment in many ways for a very long time.
All right, this next one, it's about a girl called Carol and she's a bit afraid of our TV. I want you guys to sing along with me. Anytime I give you the mic, just give me a whoa, all right? Control the edge to speed up my own words. Instead of seduced by our intention, try to drain the infection. Thank you.
So, just a note to all you kids out there, if you're not dressing up in a bunch of makeup and scaring the shit out of your grandparents on Thanksgiving, I don't know what you're doing. Did we notice, by the way, that that's the highest my singing voice ever was in my whole life? We had no idea that 3 days later I would turn into this deep subsonic baritone that you're hearing right now. I like to affectionately refer to the way I sing as a trucker crying about his feelings. As I look out of all the musicians sitting here tonight at the beautiful KeyBank State Theater, it's safe to say that we have some of the biggest stars in the rock universe with us tonight. So, I'd like to see who's here tonight. Up there. We've got Rusty Flywheel in the house. Like a lot of rock stars, Rusty has started his own clothing line. I think it's super cool that he eats all of his own clothes. Who else we got here? We got Teddy Ladyfingers, the singer of Devastate the Obvious. But we are so happy to have you here safe and sound. It must have been so crazy being held captive in North Korea for the past 3 months. I heard that they made you write a new national anthem honoring Kim Jong-un. Look, that must have been super hard, but at least you had Dennis Rodman there to help you. Who else we got? We got Dingus McGinty of Skinhand. Their new album, Microwaved Ice Cubes, debuted at number 4 on the charts last week. Good job, Dingus. And last but not least, Ohio's golden boy, Lightning Thunderstein is here tonight. That viral video of you eating 300 packs of Dunkaroos was hilarious and inspiring. Look, clearly we have the most recognizable faces in the business here tonight. And how awesome is that, guys? Now look, it's more than likely that some of these people are going to win awards tonight, and some of the amazing musicians I just mentioned will be awarded in some capacity, so I think that this is a good time to go over a few of the rules. Very basic stuff. First of all, this is a family-friendly show, I think I have to say that. So there are some words that we're not allowed to say on stage. I've been told that I can say them once right now, but only as an example, and never again after this. Oftentimes I think we use these words to sound rebellious or cool or extreme, but don't worry. You're still a badass even if you don't say these words. These words are, and are you ready? I don't even want to say them. Moist. Not pleasant. Ointment. Not good. Curdle. Gross. And finally, YouTuber. There you have them. Please don't use these awful ass words tonight. Or for the remainder of the evening. Thank you very much. Now, secondly, if it feels natural in your acceptance speeches tonight, and I'm speaking to the artists, please be sure to thank our amazing sponsors. It's because of folks like Monster Energy Drink and Journeys and countless others that were able to be here tonight. So let them know how much you appreciate their involvement in the show. But what I want you to do, if you're listening to the artist backstage, please make it sound natural. And here's an example. Oh my God, this is such an honor to receive this award. I want to thank my parents who have always believed in me, my bandmates for never giving up on me, even when I wanted to give up on myself. And lastly, I want to thank Monster Energy Drink for creating such a delicious, highly caffeinated beverage, best served chilled, that kept me up for days at a time while I record my albums. Thank you very much. And then, after you give your speech, make sure you walk off stage in the wrong direction so that people can come onto the stage and make you walk back in the right direction like you're herded cattle. These are the only rules. This is going to be a huge night tonight. I've got one thing left to say before we get this party started, and I can't... All right, there's a blue Ford Pinto parked outside with the license plate Bonermobile. It's in a loading zone. So you're probably going to want to move that if that's your car.
Sorry.
Right, so we've got that cleared up now. Who is ready for the best night of your life?